Hi you guys, Michelle Torres here. Today I'm demonstrating the Give One, Get One Kagan structure using an ELA lesson focused on identifying the main idea and one supporting detail from a short informational text. This structure is designed to promote equal participation, structured academic talk, and peer learning. It is especially effective in inclusive classrooms and special education settings because it balances independent thinking with guided collaboration. So I love this strategy because it definitely gets students engaged and connecting with each other. So much research has indicated that students learn so much from bouncing ideas off of each other and that peer interaction. So the goal of this demonstration is to show how the Give One, Get One can be used to increase engagement, accountability, and comprehension while supporting diverse learners, including students with learning disabilities such as autism, ADHD, speech and language needs, and English learners. So the materials I'm going to use for this are super basic. I have a short informational paragraph that I'm going to read to my two students. And then I'm going to explain to them the Give One, Get One strategy, and they are going to get their worksheet. They'll have a little bit of individual think time to write an idea or a supporting detail. And after that, they will get to connect with their partner, which is going to be each other in this case, because I only have two students for this practice. And then they will collaborate on what their ideas are. So I am going to flip the camera around. I'm going to read a short story to you two. I have Nixon and Amy with me tonight. I'm going to read this short story to you guys, and then I'm going to turn the camera around, and you guys are going to help me demonstrate how to use the Give One, Get One strategy. So, we are going to read a short story called The Human Body, Hiccups. It's 3 short paragraphs, so listen closely. Out of nowhere, in class, in the car, on the phone, watching television, at any moment it can happen. Hiccup! The dreaded hiccup. Waiting for you guys to listen. Has anyone ever really found a cure for hiccups? Holding your breath, drinking water, standing on your head, or doing all 3 at the same time. Nothing ever works. Why do we even get hiccups? Hiccups are caused by muscle spasms. When you get the hiccups, a muscle beneath your lungs starts contracting. It rushes air into your lungs, and after air rushes in, the sudden closing of the valve at the top of your lungs causes the hic sound. Luckily, hiccups don't last long, only a few minutes at most. I've heard, however, that there once was a man who had the hiccups for 8 whole years. Can you imagine 8 years through work and sleep? I guess he could have used a good scare. All right, so students, this is how this works. This is called the Give One, Get One worksheet. Before I flip the camera around, I just want to explain it to you, so I need listening ears. Right here, you are going to put the topic. So the topic in this case is what?
Hiccups.
Hiccups, exactly. And then you're going to give your idea. Are you going to put something over here?
No.
No, you're going to leave that box blank. You are only going to put an idea where it says my idea, okay? So you're going to take 2 to 3 minutes to think about your idea, a main idea, a detail, something about the story that stood out to you. And then when you're done, the 2 of you are going to talk. You're going to share your idea with Amy. And Amy, you're going to share your idea with Nixon. And you guys will write down each other's ideas. When you're done, we're going to re-collaborate. We're going to reconvene, I should say. So, here you are. I am going to turn the camera around. Nixon, please stop.
Yes, teach.
All right, friends. So take a couple of minutes to think about an idea or a key detail that stood out to you. In the topic, you're going to write hiccups. You're going to use an unsharpened pencil to do your assignment.
teach.
All right, so go ahead and create an idea. We have a couple of ideas mapped out for you guys just for the simplicity of helping out with this assignment. So please, Amy, you can go ahead and write down idea 1, and Nixon, you can go ahead and write down idea 2 for this. You can put it in your own words. Especially, I know we've talked about this story a little bit. Please turn that off. Great job, Amy. Starts contracting, right? So when it contracts, it tightens up. You can just write like your lungs tightens.
I'm finished, Miss Doris.
Awesome.
Me too.
Okay, friends, so now this next section, you guys are going to take a minute to talk with each other. You're going to share your idea. So Amy, you can go ahead and share your idea with Nixon. And Nixon will take notes on the idea that you're sharing. And then Nixon will give you his idea and you'll write down some quick notes.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and start talking, friends.
Hiccups are caused usually by the muscle spasm, and usually you don't have them for that long. They're usually like only minutes, like 5 minutes. Only?
Awesome job. So you're going to write down that note. You're going to write like hiccups don't last long, and what else did you learn? That they're caused by muscle spasms.
Where did I write that?
You're going to write it right here where it says Amy's idea. You're going to write Amy's idea.
Lowercase, of course.
And then you're going to take a couple of notes. So
Wait, what did you say again? Hiccups are caused by muscle. Oh, yeah.
Great job. Now, Nixon, you're going to share your idea with Amy.
A muscle beneath your lungs starts contrasting.
Starts contracting, which means like it's going to tighten up, right? So that muscle behind your lungs will tighten up. Okay, so you're going to take notes on that. Was there anything interesting that you liked? Normally, I wouldn't be facilitating this. You guys would be discussing yourselves.
I liked what the topic was about.
You did? You like talking about hiccups? Okay. Take some notes, Amy. Good job, you guys. So now we are going to reconvene. And we're going to talk about it as a whole group. So basically, what was the main idea? Like with both of you guys kind of collaborating and talking, what was the main idea of the story? Nixon?
Hiccups.
Hiccups. What about hiccups?
And how to cure them.
How to cure? Is that what it was? Okay.
And ish.
Amy?
Hiccups and like how they happen.
Nice. Good job. Did you gather that from working together? Kind of reading the story, talking, getting all the ideas?
Yeah.
Did anyone hear a new detail that helped them understand the story better or the text better?
Contracting.
Contracting, that was a new word that you kind of got to learn. And what does it mean? To what? When a muscle's contracting, it's kind of tightening up, right?
Yeah.
Good job. Okay, so this kind of allows me to check for understanding. It allows me to correct any misconceptions and highlight any strong examples that students noted. And it can be a really great way to just, like I said, just check for understanding with students and make sure that they're truly understanding the lesson that we're teaching. The give one, get one definitely ensures that every student participates. It reduces off task behavior because students need to engage with each other. And sometimes that's a little uncomfortable, but it is a necessary part of learning is putting your ideas on paper, thinking out loud, talking with a peer. So this is a really, really great strategy, especially for students who kind of struggle with attention or with using expressive language. It kind of pushes them into that more collaborative thinking where they're able to really develop some solid ideas out loud.